Ooh.
This vein. So this is what everyone is fighting over. Mr. Svarog, it's such a massive vein. I've never seen so much geomarrow before.
Yeah, I don't know about this this voice actor. I'm sure it's one of those cases where the Japanese one is good, but this one, I don't know, I'm getting weird vibes from this voice.
Calculating. Based on the average rate of excavation, this vein is enough to supply Belobog with 231 days of energy, with a margin of error of 7 days.
Well, gee, Mr. Svarog, wouldn't it be better if everyone shared the vein?
I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the ore in question. State your true intention, Clara.
Right. I wanted Mr. Svarog to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt because of the vein. Can you help them?
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there will be no large-scale armed conflict within the next 30 days.
I know why you did it, Mr. Svarog. It's just, I don't think it'll be enough. The mining team and Wildfire. They don't understand your actions. If only we could do more for them.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this voice.
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the
Come on,
minority
Mr.
sample
Svarog.
is redundant to my calculations.
Why can't you see?
Human behavior will always deviate from rational calculation, Clara. As evidenced by their presence here.
Yo.
Svarog! We haven't settled our final score.
Zila, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance
Okay, so Wildfire
is futile.
definitely is an
The result
organization.
of my calculation is unequivocal. Remaining in the underworld is the optimal strategy for survival.
This again. Calculation results, survival strategies. I haven't got time for your thesis. Withdraw your forces, or I'll lose my temper.
Observe, Clara. Even under abject conditions, humans are unable to avoid division and conflict.
But Mr. Svarog...
But Mr. Svarog. Please, Mr. Svarog.
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant threat to the survival strategy of the underworld. Calculation complete. Result unequivocal. Armed suppression of Wildfire and their allies is the optimal course of action.
I'm guessing I'm gonna be not fighting this guy. I'm gonna be fighting, this guy. The big dude here. He gives more of the minion vibes, the first boss before this guy. This guy looks stronger than the other robots.
And more fashionably dressed, too.
True.
Hey, is he about to leave? What about the girl in red?
Well, he's leaving so we can fight the big robot over there.
We must leave, Clara. External variables have triggered a calculation reset. The furnace core hub requires protection.
We must leave. We are not... You do not fight us yet. You gotta fight this other guy first. That's the rules.
Please, Mills, don't hit them too hard.
I was getting bored of those minions. Time for a real fight. Come at me!
Alright. You're annoying. Yep, these guys buddies here.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Time to get vigilant.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Oh, that dude blew up. So was his friend. Okay.
Rules are made to be broken.
Single target. have
worse
much,
luck
just
running
do
into
defense for
With
self.
me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go. Batter up.
Look out! My turn. Watch this! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Go ice rabbits. Yeah. This dude's getting wrecked. Oh. He taunt. He's an angry boy.
I don't remember inviting you.
Let's rock.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's make it quick.
That was
Try
quite a
that
bit of damage.
again. A guest with no manners,
Ready to
huh?
lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Pretty good crowd today.
My turn.
Batter up!
About to explode.
I don't remember inviting you. A gift from the stars. Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Keep up! My tempo!
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Shield
Let's go.
herself and keep going.
Take this! Rules are made to be broken. Yeah.
Alright,
Gotta
this
try
should be
hard
it.
sometimes. Check out this awesome move. Phew, not bad. How many of these big guys is Svarog hiding?
A lot, which is why
Oh.
Wildfire has never been able to take him down. Svarog's forces are too strong. We don't have enough firepower.
The golden red. With the weird voice.
Clara? Don't worry about her. That girl is best pals with Svarog. She's always following behind him. He wouldn't harm her. I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't understand it. Let's look for the chief.
No need to look far. Nice work, Zila. We were attacked on both sides by robots.
His mouth isn't moving.
Who knows where they came from? We thought we were in it for the long haul.
His mouth was not moving.
Chief, is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. We're used to it.
Move
at
your
this
mouth.
point. We sent those pesky robots and ragtag troops packing. The mine should be quiet for a while. And, who are your friends here?
Ah, them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down from who knows where. They need a favor from Wildfire, so I brought them with me. It'll be faster if they explain.
Are you the chief? You're a hard man to find. I guess my mouth doesn't move either.
That's quite the tone to take on our first meeting. I won't forget you in a hurry. So, you went to all this trouble to find Wildfire. What help is it you need?
Mission to find the Stellan.
I didn't know you'd put on a show for the overworld, too. Impressive.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely take care of the underworld, and now outsiders are looking for assistance from us. This Stellaron you speak of. Never heard of it. But if it's a secret that even we locals don't know about, then one name does come to mind.
Do you mean Sampo?
Really? Sampo? You might as well try the Supreme Guardian.
I love the way she just, like, she looks disappointed at me all the time and everything.
The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
All the look she gives is just perfect.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
Miss Overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns and hear for yourself. See how the people here suffer. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. I will leave it at that for now. Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind was Svarog.
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn enemy?
Why would a mere robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets?
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer. Svarog is a cold and unfeeling machine. He recognizes only the dead reasoning of his calculations.
You know, I like this guy's voice actor way more than Clara's. And this guy they didn't even bother to move his mouth. Man.
Svarog is not against Wildfire. Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern to him. That ancient robot witnessed the war.
His voice has me feeling like I'm watching an episode of Naruto.
If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
Is he in Naruto? He feels... his voice gives me Naruto vibes. I would be interested to find that out. I am totally gonna find that out after this. Is he really that old? He looks pretty new, or... yeah, we'll go with that.
Don't judge a book by its cover. I myself have put a few centuries behind me. Would you be able to tell?
Her expressions are on point.
I'm familiar with over 20 long-life species. None of them look like you.
Hey, would it kill you to play along?
Robots don't forget. If Svarog hasn't heard of your Stellaron, then I'm afraid perhaps no one has.
In which case, we need to think of a way to convince Svarog to communicate with us.
Or get him to hand over his memory bank. We could go through it ourselves.
What should we do?
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but he rejects every effort. He believes that Wildfire is a threat. Still, if it were you guys... it's difficult to say. We have time. Let's get into the detail tomorrow. It's late, and you must have been through a lot. Go back to the town and rest. I'll make arrangements.
Maybe it's just the music, like the sad music kind of sounds like it could be from Naruto too.
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of arranged rest on this planet.
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
Okay. Feared son. I wonder if I can do more warps. Let me check that quick. Whoop. I think I got enough. Yeah. I can do one more. Alright. Wish me luck. No. Lame. Okay. Oh, a new achievement though? Okay.
Wanna go take some pictures?
Oh, that person. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in the city. Huh. Hello, person.
Oh,
Gotti?
you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Goth?
Yep. You've probably seen that stylish Gerda Hotel above ground, right?
Not the most pleasant memories of that place.
That's the above-ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
Oh, so this is like, do you want to continue the story? You know what, let's continue it.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time.
There's gonna be surprises. That's why we got the prompt there.
That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
Appearances can be deceiving.
Happy now? She's even starting to sound like you.
Again with the face.
It has nothing to do with
expressions.
me. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now?
Yep.
I guess
Yeehaw.
this is the cosmic Wild West. Anyone else sleepy?
March looks the most awake.
No, I don't. Besides, I've never pulled an all-nighter before. Do you know how bad it is for your skin?
Is it? I have no idea.
I'll keep watch.
Ooh. She always just appears.
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane Guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane Guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia... forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word.
Alright. Got paper here. Crazy Food Magazine. Seems interesting. What's this? Paper, pens, and a pot of black ink are laid out on the plain wooden table. You lean down slightly, trying to make out the messy handwriting on the paper. Technology in the underworld might be outdated, but printing as a technique remains prevalent as ever. Perhaps this establishment opted to handwrite its notes to give customers a warm feeling of being valued. This kind of thought only manages to make reading more difficult for you. As you scan over these polite and pointless words, your eyes start to hurt. Finally, you find the most important part of the bottom of the page. Gertie, the owner, warmly invites you to rate our services. Ah, a grading session, your favorite. Oh my gosh, I love the protagonist, the writing for them. You vaguely remember having this experience before, with you sitting in the back seat of a hover taxi, flying from one place in the city to another. The pilot of the hover taxi doesn't chat with you for the whole ride, not offering even the most cursory greetings, but as you open the door to climb out, he suddenly says, "Please, give me a 5-star review." No, you won't. You are the embodiment of impartiality. You would never take pity on a test with a score of 49 and change it to a 50 for a pass. You strongly believe that good reviews are earned, not handed out. You look at this cheap room. You hear the walls wailing and see the cupboard trembling. Now you're the most impartial critic in the whole of the cosmos. Damn. Dear guest, please rate how comfortable the bed in your hotel room is. I'm interested in these two mainly. Because it says impartial, neutral, but then there's also unsatisfactory. I'm gonna go with unsatisfactory. Bad, unsatisfactory. Your conscience won't hurt as long as you leave a truthful rating. Dear guest, please rate the tea provided in your hotel room. We're committed. We're committed in this. Tea, unsatisfactory. Too cold, too bland, and stinks of musty mold. Utterly terrible. Dear guest, please rate the lighting and the view from your hotel room. You know what we're clicking. Unsatisfactory. Light? What light? I'm afraid guests getting out of bed in this room would scarcely be able to see their own toes. As for the view, you can only default the lowest rating possible for something that doesn't exist at all. Thank you for evaluating the service here at the Goth Hotel. You may leave a comment in the space below. We will take your feedback seriously and try our best to improve our services. A comment. Coming up with an original comment is a headache. I almost said heartache. That's not true. It's better to make it a multiple choice question. You know what? I'm very happy with the excellent service. Yes. You successfully passed the comment component of the test. There's only one blank space left on this piece of paper. If possible, please leave your name so we can notify you when we have discounts. Discounts, what a beautiful world. Let's write your esteemed name here then. Your friendly neighborhood. Nameless. Your masterpiece is done. You've just completed the single most unbiased review in the universe. The history of the universe without a hint of subjective emotion. You flip back the feedback card and you've completed. And discover a thick stack of identical cards. You are faced with several options. Finished. Now go over the whole review again. Your comment for the shop. I'm very happy with the excellent service, thank you. Your signature. Your friendly neighborhood, nameless. Your rating for the bed. Unsatisfied. Your rating for the tea. Unsatisfied. You're waiting for the laying-in view. Unsatisfactory. I regret everything. Let's fill out another card. No. You know what? Can I just keep filling them out? Will it stop me? No, it's not unbiased enough. Far from it. You must fill out another card. Neutral. It's more than just average. It could even be used to define the concept of average. You wouldn't turn away such a teapot if you were engrossed in reading or gaming. The lighting in the room is not too shabby. At the very least, you are able to read what's written on this paper clearly. As for the view, you knew the people who designed the building at this hotel did their best. You could hardly ask for more. Average experience probably won't come back. Heisenberg. I regret everything again. Okay. I'm just gonna go through these again one last time and then we'll... If you had to choose between this bed and Small Branch Express, you wouldn't hesitate. Okay. Best tea ever. You'd love to bring Dan Heng here to sample this tea solely because you are convinced that he is someone who knows a lot about tea. The lighting in this room is exactly how you like it. Not too bright, not too dark, very comfortable. Not a connoisseur for retro architecture, but you find the Boulder Town street view to be very appealing. May I suggest you buy some memory foam and quilts? Okay. I'm gonna stick with what I originally went with. We're gonna do this one last time. It needs to be perfectly unbiased. Of happy. And nameless. There we go. Finished. I am done. You put away the completed service evaluation card. Perhaps you should give it a straight to Gertie to demonstrate your status as a valued guest. Okay. I mean, then they'd kind of wonder about the nameless thing. Probably. What if I... Oh, I can leave. Alright. Well, I think I'll probably sleep. See what happens. The bed isn't very soft, but this room feels more homely and coldly decorated than the Overworld Hotel. So tired, I hope I can get a good night's sleep. Ooh.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never!
Crazy.
A new world.
She's crazy. Oh.
That voice again. Such a strange dream.
I think that's Vranya's mother. If I remember right. Or is it mine? Maybe?
May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Okay. I guess we go now out the door.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
It is me.
Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh?
I am worried about the future.
I know what you mean. I don't like the feeling that I'm not in control. And now, actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
I don't know.
I see. Well, thank you for being sincere. In itself, it's a comfort to me. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me.
I'm awesome.
What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
Only a fool follows orders blindly.
I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomarrow remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
You should become the Supreme Guardian.
You mean... What was I thinking? No, I shouldn't. That was a diabolical thought.
Do it. Do it.
The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
You can't save the world alone.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
Okay, we walk.
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. Quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila?
Oh.
Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Hello, I am here. Sounds like we arrived just in time.
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
We're not helping anyone with a temper like that.
Hey, come on now. Zila's got a sharp tongue, but a soft heart. She didn't mean anything. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more, somehow.
Get Sampo to acquire some?
You don't know him at all yet, do you? You can't rely on people like Sampo when it's important. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
How come you catch on this so quick? Yeah.
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake.
We're inviting ourselves.
You want another person to help. Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need.
Alright.
The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think.
New town?
I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Oh, I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab.
Painkillers?
Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
Okay.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Maybe.
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members. as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
Okay. What's this message? Pom-pom. I'm just average. Confidence is a good thing. Oh, this is because we got to a new trailblaze rank. It's easy to feel lost when you're barely traveling alone on a journey of growth. Sometimes it's wise to reach out and ask outstanding seniors for advice. Their lights are like lighthouses on the night ocean and are very hard to replace. Typo, it's you've been, not your belly. Hurry and come back to the express when you can. It's easier with face-to-face communications. Okay, so we got a quest. Yeah. That is something. We can talk to Natasha.
Thank you. If we hadn't run into you two, Zila would have had to venture into the Fragmentum on her own. I know it's not her first rodeo, but the thought of her taking on those horrid monsters, I can't help but worry.
I think she can handle it.
I know, but she grew up before my eyes after all. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. Zila has been like this since she was little. Impulsive and eager to be the best. For people who don't know her, they might find her difficult. But you can trust her, even with your life. Stick around a bit longer, and you'll see what I mean.
Good. Alright. I think I'm gonna end it here. I've been recording for almost 2 hours. More like an hour and a half already, but... Anyway. I'll end it here, and we'll probably pick up more next time, next week. Nice. So until then, goodbye.